As in any workplace, no policy or procedure change will be effective until culture changes. So the hard question is, how do we change culture? Our primary recommendation around this is the creation of an equity office. It would be a sustained presence in the building, working to train and advise, and where necessary, working to remediate. This office would be independent, and it would report to a bipartisan committee like yourselves. The current reporting role, depending on who you are in this building, you may either report to Legislative Counsel and HR if you are a member, or if you're an employee, you currently report to your supervisor, your appointing authority, or to the Legislative Counsel or HR. And one of the things that we found is that the Legislative Counsel in particular is in a very rough spot when being asked to multitask in this area. And we think that we need folks who are not multitasking, but are dedicated just to this work. We also focused a great deal on training. Training should be required for everyone, including lobbyists. And we suggest that training be by the most advanced methods. Training has evolved quite a bit from the grainy videos that we've all seen from the 1980s, which depict very obvious instances of behavior that everyone agrees is inappropriate. Harassment is more complex than that, and training should also be more complex. And in particular, training should be a positive approach rather than a negative approach. Training should demonstrate to everyone in this building what is the appropriate way to act rather than the inappropriate way to act. It should discuss how to be a bystander who intervenes when harassment is happening. It should demonstrate the impact of harassment upon the individuals and classes who are impacted by harassment. And maybe even most importantly in this building, it should address generational issues. One of the things we found on our group is that a person's perception of whether or not particular behavior is harassing is something that has changed over time and generationally. And depending on when you came to the workplace, your view may be different. And the thing about harassment is that it's always viewed from the standpoint of the person who is being harassed.